From the 36 on 3rd and 7. Shields scans, looks over for Simpson, who hauls it in at the 40. There he goes. Jordan Simpson will score. Touchdown Centerville. 64 yards, and the Wildcats immediately respond.
They're back. They're going to run that ball and run the clock.
He's Rusty Bird. I'm Nels Williams. So glad to have you with us on NSMT's Game of the Week. Martin facing pressure, and he is sacked. Max Monticelli, his second sack of the night, and it's a loss of 2 yards for the Cougars. Richards is the man in motion, and it's a handoff to Freeman, who finds a hole.
There we go.
There goes Quack Freeman. He's got 2 men to beat. Quack Freeman burning his way inside the 15, and he is in for a Red Wolves touchdown. On 2nd down, Jackson fakes the handoff and throws to the 35-yard line, delivers a strike to Isaac Ty, who stays on his feet. Isaac Ty inside, and he is in. Touchdown, Lake Braddock. On 3rd down, here's Jackson. Another quarterback keep, and this time he's off to the races. Ty Jackson breaks his tackle. Ty Jackson will score.
Ty Jackson, 6 points, Lake Braddock.
55 yards to the house. Lake Braddock now with a 20-point lead over Mount Vernon. It's a pitch to Weiler. Weiler stops on a dime, and he turns on the Jets and is loose. Matt Weiler down the sideline, sheds a tackle inside the 20, hops back, still inbounds, and he's finally shoved out of bounds by P.J. Schwartz. What a run by Matthew Weiler. Shields fakes the handoff to Stover, throws, and that's tipped and intercepted. Being taken the other way by Luke Salvosa. Salvosa's still on his feet, spinning out of tackles down the sideline, and he is finally upended near midfield. 2nd and 8 from the 18. Lee in motion. Carlson hands it off to Sutherland. Sutherland trying to gain an edge. He does, and he is into the end zone. P.J. Sutherland, 18-yard run, and the Bulldogs are on the board. Here's Caleb Tucker on 1st down. They go back to Sharp, the hot hand. He escapes a tackle, lunges forward, and
Nice
he's in.
run.
Touchdown Woodbridge. Shields back to throw, scans, fires a dart. That is caught by Nick Solomon. There is a flag down. Solomon scores. We'll have to see what the flag is, but for now, Nick Solomon has his 2nd touchdown of the night. On 3rd and 6. Lee from the gun. Back to throw. Steps up. Looking down the field to the left side. And it is caught! Arian Cole! 26-yard touchdown, and the Majors immediately respond. It's 1st and 10 for Centerville. Shields rolls that to his right, seeking a man downfield, and he's tripped up and taken down in the backfield by Wesley Flamer. Flamer came in tonight with 2.5 sacks, make that 3.5 now. Here's Shields, brings a man in motion, that's Simpson. Shields in the pocket, steps up, throws a strike over the middle, and it is complete. Denzel Dixon across midfield, and he's shoved out of bounds inside the 45-yard line by Ben Kiley. And after a loss of 7 yards on the first play, Centerville with a massive chunk gain, working in Westfield territory for the first time tonight. Back to throw is Jackson. He steps up, has a lane, and he is in. Touchdown Lake Braddock.
Good return, though, right here for Woodbridge.
And great field position to set up for Caleb Tucker, the starting quarterback for the Woodbridge Vikings. Entered tonight with a 35-3 touchdown to interception split. Tucker leads the entire state of Virginia with touchdowns over the air.
And that is impressive, because this is not a state that does not have playmakers and quarterbacks. I mean, I don't think that's been talked about enough. That is an impressive stat.
He's got a deep wide receiver core. Vinny Hill Jr. with 11 touchdowns. James Shaw III with 9, and Righteous Hill with 8. All on the field for this Vikings offense. First play is a throw to the near sideline. That's Shaw the third. He slips a tackle, and he is brought down inside the 30-yard line by Tyson Haddon, and that's an immediate first down pickup for the Vikings.
And this is what they do. They apply pressure to your defense. They do not stop. Quick call from the sideline. They're back at the line of scrimmage right now, ready to go back at it.
It's a gain of 14 on the play. Quickly here, this is Jaden Taylor. It's a run to the left side, and he gets a few yards, makes it past the first level, and this will bring up 2nd and long.
Dangerous situation for Garfield early in this game, because if this offense catches rhythm, and most offenses want rhythm, a great rhythm, they're going to be tough to get.
Gain of 2 for Jaden Taylor, the 5'9" junior, with 7 touchdowns, averaging 34.5 yards per game. On 2nd and 8, the ball is on the deck. Caleb Tucker falls on it, and it's a muffed handoff. Dangerous play there. Garfield nearly came up with it.
Yeah, and that's a good deal for Garfield. That's what you want. You want to get them off schedule, because they're already near the red zone, and they had a good drive going. It's still going, but you get them now off schedule. But I don't think Woodbridge is going to blink. This is what they're used to as far as moving the ball. But at least you got a chance to get that turnover. But they got to reset and get back locked in.
It's a loss of 3 from the 25 to the Red Wolves 28. Here's Tucker back to throw, looking to the right side for Shaw the third. Did he make the catch? He did! Touchdown Vikings!
Money play. That was tough. And that's what they do. That's what Woodbridge does. They are a playmaking offense. They have receivers, they have playmakers, they have confidence, moxie, and they believe in the system.
It's Shaw's 10th touchdown of the season, and in 4 plays, Woodbridge strikes first on their opening drive.
And the over the shoulder catch is not easy on any level. And he took that ball in and scored. Woodbridge has set the tone so far in this game, offensively and defensively.
Mateus Alderey on for the extra point, and it is through.